Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, glory, worship, and love for Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rekah, Kadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. This is Baruch chapter 6, and I'll start at verse 1. A copy of an epistle which Jeremy sent unto them which were to be led captive into Babylon by the king of the Babylonians, to certify them as it was commanded him of Yahweh, because of ye sins which ye have committed before Yahweh, ye shall be led away captives unto Babylon by Nebuchadnezzar king of the Babylonians. So when ye be come unto Babylon, ye shall remain there many years, and for a long season, namely 7 generations. And after that I will bring you away peaceably from thence. Now shall ye see in Babylon gods of silver, and of gold, and of wood, borne upon shoulders, which cause the nations to fear. So all these heathen nations, they actually believe in these false idols. But there's only one power, and his name is Yahweh. And his son's name is Yahweh Shai. Beware therefore that ye in no wise be like to strangers, neither be ye afraid of them, when ye see the multitude before them and behind them, worshipping them. But say ye in your hearts, O Yahweh, we must worship thee. So we only supposed to worship, it's a commandment to only worship Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Rakakadash. This is Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1. And Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. So if you love the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ha Rakakadash, you will keep his commandments, and he says not to worship idols. All right, back in Baruch chapter 6, chapter 6, verse 7, for my angel is with you, and I myself caring for your souls. As for their tongue, it is polished by the workman, and they themselves are girded, and laid over with silver, yet are they but false and cannot speak, and taking gold as it were for a virgin that loves to go gay, they make crowns for their heads of their gods. Sometimes also the priests convey from their gods gold and silver, and bestow it upon themselves. So they take the gold off and they keep it, because these are no gods. These are false idols. Yea, they will give thereof to the common harlots, and deck them as men with garments, being gods of silver and gods of gold and wood. Yet cannot these gods save themselves from the rust and moth, though they be covered with purple raiment. They wipe their faces because of the dust of the temple, when there is much upon them. and he that cannot put to death one that offendeth him, holdeth a scepter as though he were a judge of the country. He hath also in his right hand a dagger and an axe, but cannot deliver himself from war and thieves, whereby they are known not to be gods. Therefore fear them not. For like as a vessel that a man useth is nothing worth when it is broken, even so is it with their gods. When they be set up in the temple, their eyes be full of dust through the feet of them that come in. And as the doors are made sure on every side upon him that offendeth the king, as being committed to suffer death, even so the priests make fast their temples with doors, with locks, and with bars, lest their gods be spoiled with robbers. So these and we know it now, but back in the day, and they still do it with the Seizure Bourget and these northern tribes. Uh, they think these false idols are something. But the Lord protected us from that. He blinded them. This is Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 18. And the idols he shall utterly abolish, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the great caves of the earth, for fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. In that day, they're going to throw these so-called false idols, so-called gods, in the trash can. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the cliffs of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. And that's what we're warning our people. You better not get caught with worshiping these false idols when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai comes. He's going to destroy you utterly. Back in Baruch chapter 6 and verse 22. Upon their bodies and heads sit bats, swallows, and birds, and the cats also. By this you may know that they are no gods. Therefore fear them not, notwithstanding the gold that is about them to make them beautiful, except they wipe off the rust, they will not shine. For neither when they were molted did they feel it. The things wherein there is no breath are bought for a most high price. So they spend a lot of money on these things, and they're all through America. These idols, everywhere you go, um, they are borne upon shoulders, having no feet, whereby they declare unto men that they be nothing worth. So these are worth nothing. They also that serve them are ashamed, for if they fall to the ground at any time, they cannot rise up again of themselves, neither if one sets them upright can they move of themselves, neither if they be bowed down can they make themselves straight, but they set gifts before them as unto dead men. As for the things that are sacrificed unto them, their priests sell and abuse. In like manner their wives lay up part thereof in salt, but unto the poor and impotent they give nothing of it. Menstruous women and women in childbed eat their sacrifices. By these things ye may know that they are no gods. Fear them not. Okay, and it's a long chapter, but I'm gonna just get one more scripture over here. This is Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 5. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none else. Salakia, that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I'm going to read that one more time. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. Okay? So there's only one power, and his name is Yahweh. Um, and his son is named Yahweh Shai. They ignorantly called Jesus. And that's the one we worship when we worship Yahweh, Bahasham, which is in the name of Yahweh Shai, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the one they ignorantly called Jesus. Bahasham, in the name of the Ha Rakah Kadash. All the 2/3 that are worshiping false idols like Caesar Bourget or any other idol, they're going to be destroyed when Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai comes back. With that, I want to say shalom to the elect.